After 11. Pass through the marijuana found in the bathroom. We never even made it that far. Make sure I grabbed everything. Got the house top. Make sure I got
Was that door there before?
Nope. Let's see. Trying to think. Hello? This is her. Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that'll be through telemedicine, correct? Okay, yeah, I can do 1 o'clock, yeah. It's 12/7/87? Okay, that sounds great. Thank you. Bye.
I should have ordered a butt pad. Or a chair.
I keep telling you that, dork.
I'll see if Walmart's got a chair. Maybe later. Maybe tomorrow or something.
Okay. Alright. Huh? Yeah. Oh,
Let me
yeah.
ask you
It
a few
should be
more
back up
questions
there.
before I go.
Or if not, open up Facebook and it should be there.
You said Myra was supposed to stay behind to take care of Mobius. How?
By using STEM against them. Everyone in Mobius has a brain chip
Yeah,
implanted
the
in them
pencil
that
thing.
allows them to enter STEM without being affected by it. The chip allows
Yeah, you
them
gotta look
access
real
and
closely,
benefits
though.
that normal citizens don't have.
And you let them put those things inside you?
It's not like we were given much of a choice. Myra was supposed to send a signal back through STEM that would neutralize every member of Mobius via their brain chips. Basically like a mass remote control lobotomy.
That's one way to solve the problem, I guess.
If we don't do it, Mobius will just put Lily back in STEM and kill all of us for mutiny. It's the only way.
I can't believe Kidman's behind all of this. She sent me into Beacon. She stood by while Lily was put into STEM. It doesn't seem like her to betray them.
You're an outsider, Sebastian. You don't know what Kidman is really like. She had to keep her true self secret all this time so that she could get close enough to strike.
But why now? Why not when they were building the new STEM?
We
Aha,
need
you got
STEM
to.
to send the signal to
We're
take
both
Mobius
geniuses.
down. When Lily was chosen as the core, Myra and Kidman decided
You know
it
why?
was
Because
time
a lot
to
of
put
people don't
everything into
realize
effect.
the
The
couple
way things
there
are going now,
are
this could be our
overlapped,
only chance to pull this off.
or they forget the ones in the middle. They like miss a bunch. So we're both geniuses, as you can clearly see.
I can't believe Kidman's behind all of this. She sent me into Beacon. She stood by while Lily was put into STEM. It doesn't seem like her to betray them.
You're an outsider, Sebastian. You don't know what Kidman is really like. She had to keep her true self secret all this time so that she could get close enough to strike.
But why now? Why not when they were building the new STEM?
We need STEM to send the signal to take Mobius down. When Lily was chosen as the core, Myra and Kidman decided it was time to put everything into effect. The way things are going now, this could be our only chance to pull this off.
So how did Theodore Wallace get mixed up in this?
It was Theodore's idea of sending the signal through STEM. Now that I think about it, he probably just wanted to take over Mobius for himself. Damn it. I knew he wasn't trustworthy. That guy's slippery like a snake. But that's his game. He can convince people of anything. He convinced us that he was here to help us.
Yeah, I've known people like that. They always seem like they're your best friend, until they stab you in the back.
Huh?
They are doing the same day vacation,
Oh, okay.
so we'll stop at 3.
Alright.
One minute I was in a tidal wave
You
of
should
blood
check
in
this video
Theodore's
out.
hellhole. The next
You guys
thing I know,
started
I'm in
over.
that
You
house
can
with
unmute
you.
it.
I still don't
I don't think you'll
understand
be
how
able
you
to
found me.
understand it because it's in
Me
German,
either.
but they
I was
did a
scouting the area around my safe
audio
house for
thing over
supplies
top,
when I
like
heard
a
a girl's voice
text
coming
thing
from that
over top
abandoned
of the
house.
audio.
I went to
Video.
investigate. No girl, but you were there. It's almost like I was led to you.
A girl's voice. It had to be Lily. But how?
There's no telling how or why things happen in here. STEM was already unpredictable before she escaped. But now, I stopped trying to make sense of things a long time ago.
All right. Let's hope the marrow is still there.
People are getting like really ticked off about that.
Looks like Theodore's been here. Maybe that's why I couldn't contact O'Neill. Hoffman's safe house is nearby. I should check up on her.
So many people are so butthurt about that, huh? Cracks you up, right? Heavy Polter. Dirty room.
Hoffman, you here?
Because there are
Another
people
one of
that
these.
want it to reopen or
What
because
happened
they're
here?
mad, like at the video. Because Georgia wasn't ready to be reopened anyways.
Liam?
You
Is
know?
that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there.
I can't remember.
Liam? Is that you?
Huh?
How is my communicator getting your signal? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go
I
there.
can't remember. It looks familiar, but I can't place my finger on it.
Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. Liam? Is that you? Liam? Is that you? How is my communicator getting your signal? Never mind. It doesn't matter. Where are you? What? That's on the other side of the laboratory. It's a restricted area. We were told never to go there. We don't have clearance. How did you... Okay, I understand. Yes, I'll meet you there. Just be careful.
O'Neill left his safe house to go to a restricted area of the Marrow?
On what?
That doesn't sound like him.
He said he might not even be talking about Florida. It's like he was. He was.
Oh.
Second of the state.
Well, they are the second one. Well, George takes the lead. Because Kemp was a complete and utter idiot for opening it up. And he's gonna have all them lives on his hands. I say he should be held accountable for all of it. Legally and financially. He went against everyone's recommendations. Like, the guideline was 2 weeks you should have cases going downward. We're not even going downward. We're increasing, like, rapidly still. You know? And he's like, oh, hold my beer while I go full throttle on stupid for a moment. Don't mind me. You know? You know, this is the same idiot that sat there and, oh, I didn't know people could have it and not be symptomatic and spreading it. And then, like, not even a week or so later, he's all like, oh, let's reopen Georgia. I'm like, wow, you can't even begin to follow his logic, like, at all. It makes you wonder if he's got two brain cells there that he could rub together to come up with a coherent thought, you know?
Sykes? You're still in
But
here?
yet, listen to this.
you okay?
He opened up all of Georgia, but don't you know, he didn't want nobody touring the mansion anywhere near him. Go figure, right? It's okay for the
I
rest
should
of us
probably
to,
go to a
you know.
safe room and see what's going on.
I'm like, hey, put your money where your mouth is. You know? I mean, I can go on a rant all day about that nonsense. Blatant stupidity. I swear. You know, this guy over here. He takes like full stupidity to a whole new level. You know? When you think you haven't seen, you know, the maximum level of stupid from him, he like takes it to a whole nother level. You go like, it's like an onion. You're peeling it in layers. You know? It's like, when you finally think you've gotten to the final layer, nope, there's another one. Like, man, really? Are you that? I just think it's irresponsible, in my opinion. You know? Oh.
In the video.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Pollen down here is, like, no joke.
Worse than the last. You had the same trees in your yard this year that you had last
I
year.
know, right? Oh, God, the pollen. It's like, every year it is worse. And I don't get that I don't get it either. Like, we've had the same amount of, like, you know, trees or whatever, you know, in our neighborhood, but it's like every year it gets worse and worse and worse. Like, man, have a blue car. What color's your car? It's blue. Really? Because it looks green to me. Oh, no, that's just the pollen. Making it offset in the blue, you know? I hate pollen. People that don't even have allergies have allergies. It's that strong. Pollen is a season, I swear. With how much it, like, comes down in Georgia. Like, you can see that sucker just,
Looks like they had
floating
extra
in the air.
security for this place.
Oh, don't mind me. You're just gonna snooze around, eh? Yeah, I'll do your work for you. Alright, what's you got? No, but we're all gonna be screwed, because guess what? When it happens, you know, we're gonna end up locked in the house even longer than the first time, you know? I got a red one down there, grab that one. You know what we should do is give them like a little 6-inch cord. So they're forced to just leave it on the charger, you know? And stop screwing around with their cords. Like, I mean, they go through so many of them, and they got like a 6-foot cord, and
All
it's still
these
breaking them.
tanks.
See, break
What's this about?
6-inch cord. Make two. You want to work on your tablet and play on your tablet? You're gonna sit next to the wall now. At least I'll know where they're at.
What were they doing in this lab? And why did Liam want me to meet him here?
I didn't even do that with the camera. I did all on its own. Yeah, you're gonna flip through there.
Unity cerebral chip active.
There's usually a
Entry
key
authorized.
Huh.
on that layer.
Can't pass through without one of those chips. Gotta be one around here somewhere.
Yeah. it back on there? Yeah, I put my mic back in. Sorry, I just didn't want to pick up your stuff. Get what I'm saying? That's why I unplugged it for a minute. I didn't want to get that information. But once she got that in, I'll double check it later to make sure, but I think I caught it before you gave out anything. That was all. Trying to take precautions. Swing, bada swing. Here, bub. If my stuff's annoying, let me know. Wash your hands. Yes, America. Coming from the country that just realized that there's a thing called hand soap apparently during a pandemic. Like what y'all were doing before 2020, not washing your hands. Makes you wonder, dude. It really does. When you can't even find like regular antibacterial soap anymore. Dude, makes you wonder, like, how many of these people haven't been washing their hands up until now? I'm like, man, really? Dude, soap has been around for how many years? That's nasty. That's just straight nasty, yo. How does one not wash their hands after utilizing that? Same thing with like cleaning products. Like, they only just now realize that you're supposed to be cleaning your house. Because I just don't understand why people were buying that in bulk. It makes no sense. Either A, you truly didn't know how to clean your house before the pandemic hit and bought out everything, thinking that you're going to need that much stuff, or you're just trying to take advantage of the situation, which is just stupid in itself, but hey, to each their own. And then you got people that don't know, like, the proper amount. Take it. Take it. Where's the other one that falls from above? Where am I? All of a sudden. He's like, huh? Who did that? Huh? Oh, you broke my face. Now he really broke your face.
Of Union's populace has succumbed. Our efforts have been in vain. The Corps escaped less than a day ago. Within hours, we began to receive reports of lost emerging in staggering numbers. They're everywhere now. 20% of Union's populace has succumbed already, and they're actively hunting down and killing whoever is left. It's a nightmare. At this rate, there will be no one left in 2 weeks. We've lost contact with Mobius. We're trapped in here. With the lost. It's too late to stop now. The entire Union experiment is doomed. We're all doomed. I'm sorry.
I like how they have a wheelchair there. Pretty sure they're not going to need it. But hey. What do I know? The door kicks in with.
If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman. What do we have here? Okay, let's see what happens.
Gruesome.
God he's already dead.
Right.
I gotta get out of this lab.
Floating red eyeballs. face is still down. Oh, no, stop. Damn it. That was not the one I wanted. Sean Lagoon. Really? It always has to be completely easy. Why do I
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
Oops, wrong one. There we go. Supplies. I'm not going down.
Are these Union citizens? What was Mobius doing with them?
Stowing them? I don't know. Good question. There's really not much down there other than the ghost, and I don't feel like dealing with it. I've done it like numerous times. And Crapoda, sir. I'm gonna take some of that. Come on, piece. There you go, Sparky. Now you're cooking. Let's see. Nope. Wait a minute, what the hell is that? Oh, that's that Demogorgon thing. I could say that's a double-ended something or other, but I want to keep it a little bit clean. I saw you smile on that one. Well, it's a double-ended headed thing, so, you use your imagination. Look at it. That's that Demogorgon thing. I call it the Demogorgon, because it splits open. But it kind of reminds me of, like, Resident Evil, what is that, Afterlife, where the dog pops in, and you see the dog's, like, whole face split. But it's a double-ended, it's got, like, two heads on one side that split open. And on the other end is another head. But I call it the Demogorgon because look at them nasty teeth go. See, it's got like teeth there, and then the other person's got like it splits open. Creepy looking thing. Definitely don't want to, remember to always floss after every meal. I doubt they're keeping up with that hygiene. Alright.
Voices.
Alright. Let me see. Yeah. Should be able to do those. And I maxed them out, so that sun gun's gonna go down. Uh-huh. I don't know if I really want to deal with that.
No! Can't you see what he's trying to do here? Please, stop! Don't let him control you!
Just listen.
I'm gonna skip all this. wanted to burn me first.
That's it! I'm done playing with you! Let the flames consume you!
Getting too hot in here.
First off, let's go here. Apparently I lost my
Gotta put the flames out.
Hey, what's my name? What's my name? Hey, what's the name? And giving out the pain. That's my game. He didn't know what hit him. Ha ha. Jerk.
Thank you, Sebastian. Finally, free from his voice. From my fears. I was so scared. You've got to stop him.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere. The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
What happened? How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
How miraculously the entire building went up in flames, but hey. Well, I guess no notion pops up. That's weird. Sometimes the munition pops up. Guess that was not my luck.
Lots of weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Mark of influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
Through the mirror. No, not really. I got enough spirit for that. Alright.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure, but it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it, too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Well... yeah, this guy really likes Christmas, or he's a funny way of setting crap up. Look at all that mess. This is why we can't have nice things. Well, don't need that. I already got the key. That's behind here. Wish there was ammunition. Yeah, there's anything inside these tubs. Probably not. Oh, that tub's broken.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier. You're damn right I am.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well... I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
Even I, as a woman, think that's...
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true...
There's only one way to find out. I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
Alright. Done shit chat with her.
Tell me something, Torres. So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
Don't we all?
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place. No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey... When Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass, happening in 3, 2, 1.
Are you okay, Torres? Torres? Where'd you...
This is gonna be fun.
Sebastian Castellanos. You refused to step into the darkness. So you tried to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then, I await you. You want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.